is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And how about that defense last?
Bookman Lewis, welcome back to Chidley Gym, and thank you so much for stopping by. We are another episode of the Cleveland, the Dennis Ford, My Career, right here on Madden 19. If you missed any of the episodes of on the channel with the playlist, as you can see, the Browns are in the hunt for the playoffs, for the wild card.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns
Here we
well.
go.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to
So
the
Denny
game.
not doing very well here to start off the game.
Reading a play,
Couple of
and flowing
rushes,
to make
only
the
a
stop
yard
before
or
it turns
two
into something
apiece.
big.
Throwing on third. Goff. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Here we go now as the Browns get set up here.
I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Nash. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Like 20. Twos.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff.
Incomplete.
And it is incomplete.
Touchback. Penalty flag. Myles Garrett gets caught. 6 yards on the rush by Dunlap. And here we go. It's Dunlap still going here. And there you have it.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure.
Denny can't get much against this defense here.
It's not picking up a couple of
Defense
first
pretty
downs.
much has him in check.
You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these short
good catch
gains
there
turn
by
into bigger
Stevens.
runs later.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now
Denny does get the first down, and that is all.
to keep the defender away from the football.
Big rush of 17 yards for Denny.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you.
Denny gets a loss on that one.
3rd down's important to them.
That is the first quarter.
At a very good clip.
But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
Here's Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Ford. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit.
With a great catch there.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Goff got his man complete over the middle. It's Ford. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy in the backfield.
Good catch there.
A couple times,
For the Browns.
maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply
Second and inches now for Cleveland.
And they'll go on the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Wolford over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Goff now looking to throw.
Down he goes.
Rush, and down he goes.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Out of the gun. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
We got 4. Here we go. 76. 76.
On 4th down, Goff. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. That's a
So a good call there by the coach to go for it.
Opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. A lot of
There's the
attention
2-minute
paid
warning.
this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see.
4 down. Check. 4 down. 4 down.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress. As well
An
as
incomplete
scores from
pass
earlier today.
intended.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well.
Incomplete. Intended for Denny.
Center of the field, but it's incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
76.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they have
Denny with the great catch there.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns are able to cash in for
So there you have it, folks. Denny gets in.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football.
Wait, the booth is reviewing that. Okay.
On that play, end result, touchdown.
I think they're asking the question, did Denny hit the goal line, or did Denny hit the end zone with the football, or did it in the goal line here? Let's see what's going on. And the play has been reversed.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
So 4th and goal, the Browns are going to get a chip shot field goal here by Bucker. 18 yards, it's good. 66 yards on the punt or on the kickoff and touchback. Wagner now doing what he's got to do here. Pass knocked away by and the Browns are just going to take a knee
with
here.
time running down, they go down to a knee.
Well, the Browns will go into the locker room.
You want the third quarter?
Yes, we do. We don't want the coach. So there you go, Bucker. Dunlap running the football. A penalty. 5 yards against Woods. Woods now. 13 yards on the reception. Incomplete pass. Negative 3 yards on the rush. Pass knocked away. And here we go.
All right. Come on out. Hey, lift. 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 Lift.
Goff on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Nash.
So Nash with the catch there.
On the pitch and catch.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there
See
were
what
even
happens
10
here.
years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers.
And
But
Denny
hands, route running,
rushes forward,
speed,
26
it's a
yards
toughness to
on
go across
12
the
carries
middle.
for Denny.
You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end.
Pretty much holding him in
First half
check
for him,
today.
unable to put up the
Although
numbers
he
he's
does
used
have
to
that
producing,
touchdown
but with
from-
a guy like him, you and I both know it just
Not
takes
the
a couple
touchdown,
of
but rather
explosive
the-
touches for him to make an impact on this
They
game.
called back that
On the
touchdown.
stat sheet as well.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Nice rush there by Denny. 23 yards. And here come the Browns now. In the red zone again. Almost into the red zone.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Nash. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
And a double coverage.
Intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So that there, thrown into double coverage there, and picked off. Incomplete pass intended for Miles, I believe that was. Wagner. And this Browns defense stifled yet another drive with no points for Denver.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
15 rushes, double nickel, 55 yards for Denny.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a first down throw. Gone. Caught the tight end Walford. And
so Wolford with the great catch there.
22-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. And there they bring pressure from the
So a little bit of
inside
miscommunication there between Denny and Golf, and
I
I'm putting that on the 4
someone did not get
route running.
He's the one who got home.
Or just something that on the 4, whatever they call that. This game just
second
got
down, here's
incomplete.
Incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the
Denny
big
with the
play?
block. Golf running the football. Now Golf goes down.
Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
And 4th and 20, 41 yards on the punt. Not a good punt at all. 22 yards. 13 on the reception. Penalty flagged out. 12 yards on the reception. So this game is tied up here with 2:45 left to play.
And they'll run it here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen.
Great catch by
right now.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Big
Great catch there.
For the Browns, 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as
2-minute warning.
So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those.
Here we go, folks,
It's
now.
been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. 11 more on that one and another first down. Goff now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now gone.
Incomplete collision.
It's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Oh, it's a screen pass.
That's got to be holding on the deep or on the offense.
He's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Got to be holding.
Holding. Offense.
So Leonard Robinson, the left tackle, gets called for the holding. Miles, penalty flag there. 8 yards on the reception. 13 yards on the reception. Penalty flag, 15 yards. Happens. $28-yard field goal.
Ric Flair.
He's back to throw.
Oh, almost caught by Denny.
It's incomplete.
Bucker will need to get to the 40-yard line to get sure.
Scrimmage again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And
Browns have no timeouts remaining.
The 40, they'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
76.
Back to throw. Wide open.
There he goes.
Complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 45 yards. And I think that's going to do it. They can't get another play off.
Oh, and the Browns are going to lose a heartbreaker here, folks. 6-3.
This game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right.
So, yeah, folks, that was a heartbreaker.
Still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Broncos, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That was a heartbreaker of a game, folks.
Entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here.
That was a game that, I don't know, that game right there definitely did not go as planned. That last second there, no timeouts remaining, and just couldn't get the playoff to try to even do anything. So we're going to advance the next week against the Bucks. It's the final game of the season, week 17. Going to find out real quickly, if we can, exactly where the playoffs picture stands here. Got the league. See, can we look at the possible... The league standings here will show the Browns, that's 8-7. And I don't think the Browns have an opportunity to go into the playoffs. I don't think they can. They're going to have to take. It's going to have to take a miracle, because they're 8-7. 10-5 is the. 10-5 is the Bengals. Let me take a look real quick at the AFC. Yeah, the Browns are not going to be able to make it here, folks. The Browns find themselves out of the playoff contention here. So it looks like a repeat of the Super Bowl is not in the Browns' cards here for this season. We will play that next game, folks. Week 17, and maybe by some miracle the Browns make the playoffs. I don't know. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right. Go to the screen. Come to Pack Fam today. Sniffing body to the bell icon. Become part of the Vacation Squad. You're not going to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry like the wolf. I am